right, he is the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira, certainly going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame as the company's most decorated finisher of all time, and no surprise, Charlie Olives has prioritized the finish in this matchup here tonight.
He always does, and I think it's that kill or be killed mentality that made him so fun. You always knew, man, at some point he's going to get hurt and he's not going to get up. But during that time that he did, he was so fun. From Justin Gaethje hurting him on multiple occasions, to Michael Chandler, to everyone else kind of putting him down, to him lifting himself up and getting the victory. Tonight he will have to do that again, but he needs to be a little safer. I think if Charles Oliveira was a little smarter in the octagon, he could add some years to his fight career. Let's see if tonight we see a pivot in the approach from Do Bronx.
Well, he's got to be a judge's dream. Went the distance with Tony Ferguson in 2020, but that was his first decision fight since 2014. Kill or be killed. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. All right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing, and Hasbullah's in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Khabib is as undefeated as fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hasbullah in his corner.
And if Hasbullah didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here we go with two of the greatest lightweight champions in UFC history, Charles Oliveira and Khabib Nurmagomedov. And given all that Charles has accomplished, your guy Khabib got the itch to come back.
Khabib got the itch to come back based on some of the things that Charles has done for people close to him. Charles Oliveira continues to do the unexpected. It does not matter how the fight starts. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh, how about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different attacks. We saw that right now with that beautiful ankle pick. Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed as him, try to hook the leg so his opponent can't roll his back. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Oh, nice.
Side control now. Making all these shots count.
Getting them out here. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so the most decorated finisher in UFC history, Charles Oliveira, trying to add to his totals here tonight. He can submit you on the ground, standing up, and his grappling once again on point tonight.
Yeah, John, his grappling's great. I mean, we have seen him do to the best fighters in the world consistently what we have not seen from many. And most times it's due to the fact that if you get on the ground with Charles, you are in trouble. His submission attempts tonight have allowed for him to get back ahead.
Oliveira's right back to the full mount.
Got to be very careful there.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Work.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Oliveira's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. So nearly a finish there, but the horn signals the end of the round. Big 5 minutes turned in there from Oliveira.
You almost knocked him out, so let's get this again. We got to set it up properly, okay?
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, champs, second round now. Your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov and Charles Oliveira. Oh, nice land there by Nurmagomedov. When he made his UFC debut in 2012, he wasn't striking like that.
No, he did not look like this. That's a credit to his coaches, not only at the American Kickboxing Academy, but at Eagles MMA over in Dagestan. He's going guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, for 1 minute. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, good ground and pound here. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and is very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
This is a terrible position.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Looks great. The kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's enough.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
Oliveira's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Yep,
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
There it is, now he's running him out. Great submission defense. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Khabib's back in full mount.
Oh.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Nice defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, right in the mount. Just gotta be careful here.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, side control now.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him. Great defense by this fighter. Nice shot there by the champ.
He's having his way with him here. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. Big ground and pound. Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready? You ready? Go.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is tight.
Trying to tighten up the grip on the guillotine choke now.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Nurmagomedov's, in good position to rip off a Kimura here.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to attack the wrist here, John. Make short movements up to separate him from the body if he wants to get a finish.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
That Darce is tight. Oh, how on God's green earth did he get out?
He's got to be careful here.
Khabib's back inside control here. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Working out of the half guard here. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Breaking this guy down and keep changing up your strikes.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Nurmagomedov. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he has an attempt to see.
Oh, no!
How about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Oliveira's eye is closing up. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
That heel hook looks tight. He cannot allow his opponent to get space, though, if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, looked like he might succumb to the submission there. Wasn't having it. Nice escape back to his feet.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly...
Guillotine jump.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than the half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlled.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish. Jeez Louise, he's tough.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world,